Today, we are going to listen to a fun and interesting story about a little girl named Red Riding Hood. Okay? And at the end of the story, let's think about what we learned from this story, okay? So Miss Nikki's gonna bring you closer and closer. Okay. Red Riding Hood. That must be Red Riding Hood. She's wearing a hood that's red. Yes. What's in her hand? What is that? I think it's a basket. I wonder what's in that basket. Huh. But before we move on, let's also talk about where she is. Oh, look, there are trees. She must be in the woods. Huh. And who wrote the story? James Marshall. Okay. He also drew the pictures. Okay, let's see. Red Riding Hood. A long time ago, in a simple cottage beside the deep, dark woods, there lived a pretty child called Red Riding Hood. She was kind and considerate, and everybody loved her. One afternoon, Red Riding Hood's mother called to her. "Granny isn't feeling up to snuff today," she said, "so I've baked her favorite custard as a little surprise." Ooh, custard. Yummy, it's a dessert. Oh, and grandmother, her grandmother's not feeling well. Okay. "Be a good girl and take it to her, will you?" Red Riding Hood was delighted. She loved going to Granny's, even though it meant crossing the deep, dark woods. Ooh, that sounds scary, the deep, dark woods. Oh, so, Mom, what does Johann call his grandmother?
Oh, Grandma, actually.
Grandma, yes, Johann. So Red Riding Hood's going to her grandma's house. Yes, so she has a grandma like you. What happens now? Ooh, when the custard had cooled, Red Riding Hood's mother wrapped it up and put it in a basket. "Now, whatever you do," she said, "go straight to Granny's. Do not tarry. Do not speak to any strangers." "Yes, Mama," said Red Riding Hood. Oh, let's talk about this. So, what's in the basket? The food, the custard. Yes. And what did Mom say? Don't talk to any strangers. Go straight to Grandma's. Before long, she was in the deepest part of the woods. "Oh," she said, "this is scary. Look, Johann, it's scary." Oh. Suddenly, a large wolf appeared. "Look, Johann, there's a wolf." "Good afternoon, my dear," he said. "Care to stop for a little chat?" "Oh, gracious me," said Red Riding Hood. "Mama said not to speak to any strangers." Oh. But the wolf had such charming manners. "And where are you going, sweet thing?" he said. "I'm on my way to visit Granny, who lives in the pretty yellow house on the other side of the woods," said Red Riding Hood. "She's feeling poorly, and I'm taking her a surprise." "You don't say," said the wolf. Just then he had a delightful idea. "No reason why I can't eat them both," he thought. "Allow me to escort you," he said. You never know what might be lurking about. You're too kind, said Red Riding Hood. Let's talk about it, Johann. Oh no! Red Riding Hood is talking to the stranger and told him where she's going. And is he a good person? No. He wants to eat her and Grandma. He wants to eat her. Ooh. But she doesn't know. What's gonna happen next? Beyond the forest, they came to a patch of sunflowers. Why not pick a few? Suggested the wolf. Granny loves flowers, you know. But while Red Riding Hood was picking a pretty bouquet, the clever wolf hurried ahead to Granny's house. Uh-oh! Johann, he's running to Granny's house. What is he gonna do? Let's find out. Look, Johann, there's the wolf. Whose toes are those? Whose house is this? Is this Granny's house? Let's find out. Who is it? Called out Granny. It is I, your delicious, darling granddaughter, said the wolf in a high voice. The door is unlocked, said Granny. Oh no, Johann! Granny is telling the wolf it's okay to come in, but she doesn't know it's the wolf. She thinks it's Red Riding Hood. Uh-oh. Let's see what's next. Surprise! Cried the wolf. Surprise! Granny was furious at having her reading interrupted. Oh, look at her. Look, Johann, she's mad. She was reading a book and she puts her finger out. She's mad at him. Get out of here, you horrid thing, she cried. But the wolf gobbled her up. Ah! Johann, the wolf ate her up. Ate the grandma. Oh my gosh! He didn't even to bother chew. He didn't even chew her. Tasty, he said, patting his belly. Oh. He's patting his stomach, his belly. So tasty. Just then he heard footsteps on the garden path. Here comes dessert. Oh no, that's him saying it. Here comes dessert. And losing no time, he put on Granny's cap and glasses. Look, Granny has glasses like your mom does, like your mom and Miss Nikki. Jump into bed and pull up. Oh, wait. So he jumped into bed and pulled up the covers. Oh, he's covering his body to hide that he's the wolf. Who is it? He called out in his sweetest granny voice. It is I, your little granddaughter, said Red Riding Hood. The door is unlocked, said the wolf. Okay, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, Johann? What's the wolf going to do to Red Riding Hood? Let's find out. Red Riding Hood was distressed at seeing her grandmother so changed. Why, Granny, she said, what big eyes you have! The better to see you. My dear, said the wolf. And Granny, what long arms you have! The better to hug you, my dear, said the wolf. And Granny, what big teeth you have! the better to eat you. Ah, my dear, cried the wolf. Oh, Johann, look at it. Look at his teeth. Uh-oh, what is he going to do now? And he gobbled her up. Ah! I'm so wicked, he said. So wicked. But really he was enormously pleased with himself, and having enjoyed such a heavy meal, he was soon snoring away. The wolf is sleeping now, Johann. Look, sweetie. Why is his tummy so big? Because the grandma and Red Riding Hood is in his tummy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, a hunter passing by was alarmed by a frightful racket. A hunter, a man, heard all the noise, Johann. That doesn't sound like Granny, he said. Look, Johann, do you see the hunter? Where's the hunter? Where's the man, Johann? Can you point?
Johan, can you point? Where's the man? Look. Where is it?
Mom, can you help him? Can you
Right
point?
there, Johan. The small, right there.
Yes.
Okay, you point at the sleepy.
Good job, Johann. The hunter says, what's going on? And so the brave hunter jumped into the window, killed the sleeping wolf, and cut him open. Out jumped Granny and Red Riding Hood. We're ever so grateful, said Red Riding Hood. That wicked wolf won't trouble you again, said the hunter. It was so dark in there, I couldn't read a word, said Granny. Red Riding Hood promised never, ever to speak to another stranger, charming manners or not. Johann, let's talk about this. Look, the hunter saved the grandma and Red Riding Hood. Yay! Look, they're no longer in the wolf's belly. Yay, let's clap for that. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, Johann, good. And what's the lesson here, Johann? What's the lesson? Red Riding Hood just said it. I will never again speak to another stranger, right? Because that stranger could be a bad guy. That's right. And look at this. And she never did. Look, another stranger. Look, it's a crocodile. Oh, and this crocodile probably wants to eat her too. And look at her. Her hand, her hand says, go away. I'm not going to talk to you. Look at her face. Go away. Look at her hands. Go away. Good. She learned the lesson, sweetie. The end. Oh, that's the back of the book with that wolf. The end. Nice. I hope you enjoyed it.